Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game. Yes, match play game at last. I'm back doing the match play because my book's finally turned up. We're doing Recover the Relics, which is the first one in the book because, well, it's the first one I'm doing. So I'll go through them in order, although the videos may not be. So with this one, there is 6 objectives on the board. Like so, there is opposite end deployment. 1 objective starting in each deployment zone. For this one, you get 4 objectives if you have 1 objective. 8 if you've got 2, and 12 if you also have more. And you get additional primary points if you kill things off objectives, essentially. Or just kill... There's not kill off objectives, it's just kill things. For every unit you kill in the background, you get an extra point up to a maximum of 3. So that's your 15 points for primary each turn. That's the objectives. For terrain and things, it hasn't been terraining today, but there are lots of ruins. So there's 2 big ones down here, 2 over there, and 2 separate big ones in the middle. They will all obviously be obscuring because they're ruins, so you can't shoot through them, but you can shoot in or out of them. They do have windows, and they'll also provide light cover, which is nice for adding pluses to your saves. They'll also be breachable, scalable, defensible, all the abables, so infantry can go up and through and la-di-da. And on each flank, I've put some trees or bushes and barrels and things. That's dense cover, they're woods. So there'll be -1 to shoot into or through, but you can shoot out of them without any penalty. There'll also be difficult ground. They will slow people down for moving, advancing, and charging by 2 inches, which is a thing. So that's the terrain. Speaking of terrain, if you like terrain, check out urbanmaps.com. That's where the ruins and the battle map came from, actually, all from urbanmaps.com. So check that out below. Also, there are links below for Element Games, which are my channel affiliate and sponsor things. So if you want to buy things at a discount, check them out. And also smash like and hit subscribe, obviously, because this is going to be amazing. You will like it, and you will want to see one every week. There is one more thing about the mission, actually. You only get your start of turn CP if you have an objective that's not in your deployment zone, essentially. And if you have your opponent's objective, you get an extra CP. So you could actually get 2 CP at the start of your turn, which is very nice. And obviously it's GT match play, so we get CPs at the start of each player's turn, not at the start of your own turn. So that's all very nice CPs for everyone. I think that's everything. So on to the guest for today.
Evening.
It's David. So it's David against David, again.
Evening officers.
Evening officers. You haven't got your sisters today. You've got the guard, because the guard codex is a thing now. You've got the new guard book. And you've decided to bring loads and loads of cavalry and infantry.
Yeah, and if I chose not to bring the cavalry, I could maybe have got a few more infantry, but the Arcs of Own detachment is a bit too handicapping. So
And the cavalry are a thing now, whereas they weren't before.
Exactly.
So you want to try them out.
I've built that many cavalry, I am going to use them.
Exactly. And I've got my World Eaters, because I haven't tried the mountain match play yet, so World Eaters, so we'll go through that in a moment. But let's go through the guard first, because there is lots of them, although it is fairly simple, I guess, in terms of how you've built the list.
Yes, it's relatively simple.
So your regiment traits, you're not going born soldiers, you said.
No, because that's for amateurs, and it's boring.
So you're going with swift as the wind, so everything's quicker, which is very nice for cavalry. It also gives you pluses to charge as well, which is very nice for cavalry. And you've also gone for earning weapons, so all your ranges are increased by 4.
Yes.
Except for obviously Scions, because they don't get regiment trait, they get their own thing. Yeah. So that's that. Do you want to run through then what you've got in your list?
Okay, yes.
Where would you like to start?
Okay, well, let's start the important point, the officers. My version of Mrs. Greed, with her warlord trait. I'm pretty sure you'll know what she does. She's the warlord. Do I need to say any more? 1 commissar, because I had random 40 points to fill. Well, 50 points, because he's got power sword and plasma pistol.
Commissars are good, though.
Yeah,
they can order things now, that's nice.
1 Cadian command squad.
Yes.
With the auto reliquary of Tiberius and the warlord trait that lets him issue 2 orders.
Yes. So,
and the extra order they know is commissar orders.
Yeah, so you've got commissar orders coming from here, commissar orders coming from there, normal orders from her, and also normal orders from them. So you've got orders everywhere for everyone.
Yes, and the final HQ unit, of course, is Scion Command Squad. Forgive the proxy, I left one at home for some reason. But we have the Relic Banner, and of course the Scion Warlord trait that lets me rapid fire at any range on it. Because why not?
Because that's very good. So you've got the bullshit banner, so basically anything in range of that, if it's core or something, ignores...
Platoon.
It ignores basically any hit, wound, damage modifiers, phase caps, all that nonsense.
Phase caps, damage reduction, and you can't take your shrugs against it.
Yeah, so that's really... It ignores lots of wounds, but ignores lots of rules that ignore wounds.
Okay.
Right, so that's that.
And now for the troop section.
Yes.
The meat. We have 6 squads of Cadian shock troops. 2 special weapons and an autogun each. 3 of them have flamer melter. 3 have plasma grenade launcher.
Cool. Okay. So you've got a nice mix there of
And then we
meat
have
shields, essentially.
Then we have 2 traditional infantry squads. Armed the traditional Cadian way of grenade launcher and autocannon, because that's how Cadians do it.
Yes. Okay, right. What's behind them?
Then behind them we have 2 heavy weapon squads with 3 mortars. Because mortars.
Because indirect fire is a thing.
We have 1 ordnance battery with the bombast hill guns.
Because indirect fire is a thing. Right, so you've got lots of indirect fire.
Then to back up the Science squad, we have 3 squads of Science.
Yes.
1 with 2 flamers, 2 melters, 1 with 2 plasma, 2 volley guns, and a plasma pistol on sergeant, and 1 with 2 melter and 2 plasma.
Nice. So loads of extra weapons there because you can, because they're free. And Scion's thing is hits of 6 explode, which is really nice when you got a million shots.
Yep.
So yeah, that's good.
And last but not least, the mobility section. 3 units of 10 Rough Riders.
The mobility section. I love it. Yeah, so you've got 30 Rough Riders, brilliant. And then they've obviously got the Lancers that go in and blow things up. Cool,
Yeah.
nice.
I haven't given them the taser goes because I don't think they're worth it.
No. But yeah, they're really good now. Okay, so we'll see how they do. And that's it, essentially. That's the list. Nice and simple.
No tanks, because why do you want those?
Why on earth do you want tanks with the Guard when you can do it like classic style with paratroopers, cavalry and guardsmen? Like, what else do you need?
Not a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's the Guard. Let's move over to the World Eaters. I'm not going units of 8 today because we'll be doing match play, so I thought I'd actually make a kind of competitive list, kind of. So I've got Khan the Betrayer. He's really good. I haven't given him his Warlord trait because it's okay. It's not as good as I thought it was, actually. I now only get the extra attacks. Well, not now only. I only get the extra D3 attacks if he's got 6 or more enemy models near him. I didn't realise that was the caveat before, so I'm not going to spend the CP on that. Can't be bothered because he's still a pretty good beat stick anyway.
Which is a pity
That's him.
Considering how my squads come.
Yeah, but I don't think I need extra attacks to kill Guardsmen. I'm going to have enough anyway. And it's an extra CP I can spend on doing something else, so that's fine. I've got a Master of Executions, no upgrades on him, no relics, no Warlord traits, no nothing. That's Master of Executions. He does mortal wounds and things on hits of 6s, which is very nice. I forgot to mention World Eaters thing. I get extra strength and attack when I get charged or heroically defeated. It's simple, really simple. So that's the HQs. I have 6 units of 5 Khorne Berserkers. They've all got icons, so that enables me to use a strat on them if I want to charge 3d6 rather than 2d6, which is really nice because they want to go in and hit stuff. 2 of the units have got plasma pistols on the champions, and that's it. They've all just got the old chain blades. So that's them. I've got a unit of 10 Terminators with a mixture of Accursed weapons and chain fists and power fists and combi melters, and there's a mixture. 10 Terminators. I've got 2 Rhinos, no upgrades on them, just combi bolters. I've got a Land Raider, because that's an extra transport, and it's got guns on it, so let's have a Land Raider. So that's got all the toys, haven't launched a combi flamer, heavy bolters, and the 4 las cannons at d6 plus 2 damage. Yay! And you've got no tanks. Great. I thought you might have had some tanks.
That's next time.
And to be honest, I've only got 2 Rhinos anyway, so I needed an extra transport. So it's fine.
You need to get yourself another Rhino, Dave.
Well, yeah, maybe. I've got a Forge Fiend. They're kind of good, and it's something useful to sit at the back and blow things up. 3 damage plasma is useful, I guess, against 2 wound horses or things like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Forge Fiend. And then I've got a Hellbrute because I had some points left over, and Hellbrutes are fun. So, yeah, because he gets extra strength and extra attacks on the charge now with his big fist of doom and a multi-melter. Which isn't really going to be that useful.
Plus, anyway, Hellbrutes are the Chaos Dreadnought these days.
Wow.
You'd be fooled not to have one in your list.
Hellbrutes are good. I like Hellbrutes. They're always fun. And, he wants to go forwards and hit stuff. So that's the list, essentially. That's really simple. I want to run forwards and hit things. You want to charge me and shoot me, essentially, and get cut in half.
Assuming I haven't las-gunned you to death first.
Well, yes, las gunning to death is definitely a thing. So we know the board, we know the mission, we know the armies. Secondaries were being kind of fun and kind of boring at the same time. I'm picking the 3 World Eater secondaries and you're picking the 3 Imperial Guard ones.
Let's see how easy it is to score them.
Oh, right, we're back. Yes, so the 3 Imperial Guard ones we've gone with because I kind of think they're the best ones for your list anyway. and it'll be good just to try them out, right? So Lasgun and Bayonet is killing units off objectives. I've got loads of small units. Inflexible Command, keep things in range of officers. You've got officers and botscasters all over the place.
So that's not difficult to do.
And boots on the ground, get infantry in lots of different table quarters. You've got a lot of infantry. So that's a thing. I'm going for the World Eaters ones, which are essentially killing things in combat. I can do that. Swapping Blood Tithe points for victory points. I might do that at some point. And the other one is something else around killing things. Oh, and the third one is essentially I get points if things die on objectives. So essentially lots of things dying and getting killed in combat, I get points. And obviously when things die, I get things called Blood Tithe points, which I forgot to mention actually. For those who don't know, if any unit dies, whether it be mine or yours, I get a Blood Tithe point. And then if it's a vehicle or a character, I get an extra Blood Tithe point, up to 1 per turn or phase or whatever it is. And then I can spend Blood Tithe points on giving my army buffs, essentially. So the more of my army you kill, the better the rest of it will become. Which is kind of fun. So there we go.
But will you? But who will run out of units first? That's the question.
Well, yes. So I guess essentially now all we need to do is roll to see who wants to be defender and attacker. So do you have a dice, sir?
I do.
Feel free to roll it wherever you like. There's a dice tray there. So you rolled a 5. That's a good start for the roll that doesn't really matter. Okay, so do you want to defend or attack? If you defend, you may pick your deployment zone.
I'm going to choose to defend.
Okay. So where would you like to start?
So let's have a look at the map.
It's pretty symmetrical.
It's more...
I think it's like 18 from the edge out or something. Along here. There's 24 inches between us.
Yeah, and deployment zone is here and here, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go here.
Okay, cool. So the guard will go over there. The Wild Eaters will go over here. Which is good because it gives me a better camera angle. And then we'll be back after deployment. Right, and here we are after deployment. So yeah, Wild Eaters here. And the guard over there, excuse you. So over here I've got essentially most of my things as far forward as I can put them. So I've got a Rhino here with 10 Berserkers in it. Rhino over there with 10 Berserkers in it. Land Raider here with 5 Berserkers and my 2 characters in it. On this flank I've got Helper and Terminators as well. I've got a Forge Fiend sitting on the home objective because something needs to. And some Berserkers back here which can probably sit on the home objective as well. So lots of big things going that way. Land Raider can maybe go that way with this Rhino. We'll see. And then, yeah, that's it. Everything's on the board. Everything's in tanks. We're going that way. Whereas you've made a nice military... It's almost like they've actually drilled and organised the Imperial Guard.
Of course we are.
Yeah, so you've got horses on the flanks, because that makes sense. You've got 10 on each flank. The other unit is in reserves to outflank, essentially.
Yeah, because that's what cavalry do. Because
strategic reserves are free. And then all your scions are ready to parachute down, because that's what scions do. You've got your chaff in the front. I'll say chaff. Maybe they should be called Chaffians rather than Cadians or something. You've got 4 units of Cadians. Infantry squads slightly further back. Command squads, more Cadians. All your heavy weapons here. Officers sprinkled about. Yeah, it's nice and organised from the guard by the looks of it. So, yeah, you've got some coming here, some coming there, and a big blob at the back. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath in the middle here somewhere. And I've just been looking at the rules for these chaps, the Rough Riders, because I haven't actually bothered before, because I haven't got any. Apparently they ignore all move, advance, and charge modifiers. So they're going to run through those trees like nothing else.
Of course, they're on horses.
Well, yes, exactly. And because you've got swift as the wind, they're going to run through the trees very quickly. Yes. So this is going to be fun. Okay, all right. Well, if you're ready, sir, we may roll to see who's going first.
Excellent.
So after you roll a 2.
Not so good.
So the roll that didn't matter, you rolled quite high. For the roll that does matter, oh, it's the same. Try again. Oh, well, it's consistent. Aha, 4. Right, okay. World Eater's turn 1. Not sure if I want that or not, but hey ho, a counter charge would have been nice.
Yes, come closer.
Come closer so you can hit me with your sword. Oh no, that's the mean with the tank. Right. World Eater's turn 1. I'll do my commander movement phase. Okay, here we are at the end of the World Eaters command and movement phase. The command phase consisted of absolutely nothing. Neither of us got any CPs because neither of us were on no man's land objectives. So there was literally nothing to go on in the command phase. For the movement phase, I did some moving because that's what you do in the movement phase. I advanced both my rhinos down the flanks like that, getting a bit further. I've got Halbert on this objective because I've got Halbert on the objective. He just moves up ready to shoot something with a multi-melter. Horses are a prime target for my multi-damage weapons at the moment because you haven't got any tanks. All my Terminators, they advanced into the ruin. They're all on the ground floor, but they are in there. Essentially because they weren't, I could have moved them and got a few shots off. Couldn't be bothered. I've put them in there. So if you want to charge my Terminators, I can overwatch on 5, so that's fun. Forge Fiend moves up a little bit so you can see some horses. That's good. A Berserker moved onto that objective, so I've got Berserkers on that objective as well. And then round here, the Land Raiders come around the corner, again, just to get some shots off. Probably into some horses, because I'm not really going to waste las cannons or heavy bolters into guardsmen at this stage. I'm going to try and weaken these charges, because you're going to go smashing into my rhinos in a minute, I'm almost certain of it. Or if you kill the rhinos with guns, smashing into the Berserkers that come out of them. I'd rather you not did that.
And on that flank, I might just use to circumnavigate the rhino and go straight for Halbert.
Well, you might do that. You might run through the trees and do that. So I'm going to start the shooting phase with the Forge Fiend here. He's in range of that unit of horses over there. So he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot there. All right. There's 10 in the unit, so blasters are things. So I actually get 9 shots from my Forge Fiend instead of 3d3. So that's nice. He will hit them on freeze because you can see one of them without going through the trees. So freeze. And that's fine. Strength 7, so I'll move you on frizz. And they're AP 3 damage. So that is 3 dead horses. Nay. Right, 3 horses down. A multi-melter going to them now as well, but he will hit on falls because there are trees and things. Which I actually hit one of the trees, so that made a difference. I wing on a 2, like that. You won't get a save, it's AP 4. And that's another dead horse. Right, killed some horses on that flank. Let's kill some on this flank. Everything from the Land Raider into those horses. So let's start with the Havoc Launcher. D6. Minimum 3 because a blast. 5. Okay. Hit them on freeze. So I can see around the trees. I've only hit you once. It's from 5, so I'll win them on a 3. No, I won't. I've got a bolt gun shot. I'll leave that for now. Let's shoot the heavy bolters. Because they're damage 2. Let's do that. Heavy bolters. Freeze. It's a weirdly cocked dice. And he's win on freeze. That is 1 at -1. You will actually get a save of 5+.
Yes, I do, actually.
That's 2 damage. I've killed a horse. Nay, I'll kill more.
1 horse dead.
4 ridiculously powered las cannons shooting at horses. Here we go. Freeze. 2 of them miss.
2s.
2s. That's 2 more dead horses because they're minimum 3 damage. So that's 2 more dead horses. And then a bolt gun, which hits and doesn't wound. Okay, that is my shooting phase done. And that is my turn. There is no charges. And that is that. There might be some morale. We'll do that and we'll come back for the guard. Turn 1. Right, yes, here we are after the guard turn 1 commander movement phase. One of the horses on this flank did flee from morale, but that's it. The other side was fine. So now both units have 6 horses, which is it's convenient. I didn't score a single point because nothing died, basically, in my turn. But next turn there'll be lots of death. So essentially you've ordered all your big guns at the back here to take aim, and then the bombast field guns will get the extra strength because that's ordered from Creed. They've been ordered to take cover.
Yeah.
And essentially everything else has been ordered to fix bayonets. Is that right? Is that everything?
Yeah.
And then everything's moved forward. So you've got some infantry in the ruin here. You've got infantry on that objective with some Rough Riders. And you've got exactly the same on the other side. Infantry on the objective with Rough Riders. So there's going to be a bit of shooting and then a lot of charging, I imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about it, really. So where would you like to start with your shooting?
Yes, where would I like to start?
You have multiple targets. You've got Rhinos, Land Raider, Terminators, or Hellbrute. That's about it. I say that's about it, but that is most of my army, to be fair.
Yes, we'll start with the big guns.
Big guns,
Yes.
which never tire. Where would they like to shoot?
They're gonna shoot the what's his thing at the back?
The Forge Fiend?
Yes.
You're going to shoot the Forge Fiend?
Yeah, because that's holding you back from the jacket.
Well,
Get rid of it.
I've got the Berserkers on it as well. I've got one of the Berserkers on it as well.
Yeah, that's harder to kill than Berserkers. So I'm going to throw the big guns at him now. Plus he indirects fire. Only I'm allowed indirect fire around here.
He doesn't indirect fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He managed to shoot your horses because he could see them.
Yes. No, I'm sticking with my plan.
Yeah, bombast field guns into the Forge Fiend. Okay, well I can't do anything about that. So 2d6 shots, I guess.
Yes.
On the old mini basilisks, as I call them. I say old mini basilisks, they're quite new. So you're going to get 8 shots. Khorne wants it, apparently. So I'm quite happy with that. But they are taking aim, so you're back to hit on 4s, which is nice. So, yeah, 8 shots hit on 4s, and you're rerolling 1s
Because of what's her face?
because of what's the face. Oh, hang on. No, they don't reroll 1s. Those ones aren't core, but the mortars are. Okay, so just hitting on 4s, and didn't roll any 1s anyway, but that is some hits. Statistically average, 4. And the strength 8 at the moment, so you're winning on 3s, which is very nice. Still only 2. -3, but indirects are -2.
Yeah.
But it's 5 plus vulnerable saves either way.
Remembering the +1 anyway, I think it's 5+.
So I'll take 2 damage on the Forge Fiend. Ow! It's got some left. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, mortars?
Yes, mortars.
Or did you want to move on to your las guns?
No, we'll go on to the mortars.
And things. Mortars, okay.
The thing is, I don't think mortars have quite got the range that I want them to have.
Well, you get an extra 4-inch range, haven't you? So they're going to go to 52 inches, mortars.
52?
They're 48-inch range, aren't they, mortars?
I thought they were only 24.
Right, no, yes, mortars do have 40-inch range, which means 52-inch range, because enemy weapons, and you shoot in my berserkers.
Yeah.
That's not very nice. So you got 3d6. Are you doing both units at the same time, or what do you want to do?
We'll do them separately, because the white unit gets reroll 1s, the other one doesn't.
Oh, they're too far away from what's their face.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So which unit is this? The ones getting rerolls?
The ones that don't get rerolls.
Ones that don't. Okay, so 3d6. Well, that's 7 shots. Underwhelming.
No, I don't want them.
Hitting on 4s though, because take aim, cancelling out the indirect fire enough, and they can't reroll the 1s. So that's fine. And then you're wounding on 4s. Hit 4, times 4. Ooh. But I am getting 2+ saves because in cover and indirect and blah blah blah. You have wounded one though.
Yeah.
How very annoying.
And now we do the
3d6 from the other unit. Okay. That's better. 15 shots.
Yep.
Right, 15 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. At least the unit with the re-rolls is getting more shots. So you're more likely to get the 1s to re-roll. Which didn't help, unfortunately. But you've got some hits. And these will be winning on 4s again. So 3 more 2-up saves. Because take aim, indirect fire, cover, all that jazz. Oh! That's lucky.
I'd like you to have felt one.
Yes, well, no. Okay, well, if that's your indirect fire gun.
Yeah, so now we come to the troops.
You've got lots of infantry here with las guns and things, and you've got an auto cannon, which can see. I don't think the one in the middle can, but the one in that ruin can definitely see something.
Yeah, they can
Shoot things.
Yeah, it'll be the rhino.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Right, so this infantry squad here into that rhino there, starting with the autocannon, but you moved, so 5's to hit. You got a hit. And you're winning on a 4. Like that. And it's -1, I believe, so
Yep.
I'm fine. And then you've got some las guns. You've got, what, 8? Because you haven't got the pistol or the guy shooting the autocannon, so that's 8.
Or the grenade launcher.
7.
Yeah.
I like just saying 8, because I'm playing World Eaters.
7 large guns. Hit on 4s.
These will hit on 4s.
No reroll, sadly, because I'm not close enough.
No, you've got some hits. And you're winning on 6s, because Rhino. No.
Yeah, no, but I was expecting that.
And
then a crack grenade from the grenade launcher.
Of course, yeah. Which will hit on that, and it will win in a 5. It's strength 6, isn't it? No, not quite.
No, I don't want CP reroll.
No, I wouldn't waste it on that. You've only got 1.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So that's your guns at the back done. Essentially, you've got a bunch of las guns and special weapons here. Do you want to have a moment to think about what to shoot where?
Yeah, I've got a rough idea how I want to do it.
Okay. Where would you like to start?
Start with the cavalry. They're going to rapid fire their las guns into the Terminators.
Oh. Okay. Fine. Let's do that. So what? 6, 12 shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, because apparently the guys on horses not only have lances, they have las guns. It's nice, isn't it? They carry a little flashlight in their pocket. That's probably what it is.
Hitting on fours.
Hitting on fours with the las guns into the Terminators. Good luck. I'll grab the misses for you. There you go.
Yeah, because I've got no rerolls. And then fives.
Winning on fives. I'll have some 2-up saves. 3 2-up saves, apparently. Okay. I'm fine. Okay.
That was to be expected.
Well, you'll get some chip damage at some point. What else you got? So you got all the infantry on it. You got plasma guns and things as well, haven't you?
Yeah, and they are in all range of the flag. Not that it's going to help with the hit rolls.
No.
But it'll help with the win rolls. It's just how gutsy am I feeling? Not that gutsy, if I'm honest. So I'm not going to supercharge the plasma guns.
Okay.
But
You can do shit Terminators? Or the Rhino? Or the Hellbrute?
sort of. I'm going to throw the las guns and the auto gun into the Terminators. I'm going to throw the other 2 into the Rhino.
What, plasma guns?
The plasma gun and the grenade launcher.
Okay, alright.
I think. Or do I want to just throw everything into the Terminators? Throw everything into the Terminators.
Okay, alright, well I'll let you count some dice.
Yeah.
Right, starting with the plasma from one of the squads.
Hit on fours. Hit
Hit on
once.
fours. He hits once and he'll wound on a 3. Not like that, you should have supercharged it.
Okay. Grenade launcher.
I'm assuming a crack. That
Doesn't
misses.
hit. Auto gun because
Because it's different to a las gun. Oh, that hits. Winning on 5s. Ooh,
1 armor save.
I'm fine. And then you've got lots and lots of las guns. Right, las guns from the Cadians. So any 6s here will explode into additional hits. So you've got a6 and some misses.
So we'll leave one's miss in.
Because one's exploded. Like that. And then you'll be winning on 5s because flashlights in the Terminators.
Re-rolling ones for the banner. For the banner squad.
Oh yeah, that allows rerolls on 1s, isn't it? It's like a lieutenant. Forgot about that. Oh, we got some 1s. Yay! And it kind of helped. So 4, 5. No, yeah, that's a 4. You don't win on 4s.
Yeah.
4. 2s. Oh, you've wounded a Terminator. How dare you, sir? Wounded one of my Terminators. Okay, I'll just stick a dice up here for now. Okay. Second unit, is that all in rapid fire range? Or some?
No, and they also will be struggling to see him.
So into the Rhino? Or Hellboat?
Everything into the Rhino.
So second squad, everything into the Rhino.
Yep. Same deal as before, not supercharging the plasma.
Not supercharging the plasma.
No, I'm not taking that risk when I can't re-roll the hit.
Okay, cool. Right, so what do you want to start with then?
We'll start with the las guns.
Start with the las guns. 14 again. Right, hit on 4s with the las guns. 6s explode. Ooh. That's much better than last time because they've actually all hit because of the exploding 6s.
Yep.
There we go, look at that. Cadians doing what Cadians do. Winning on 6s though.
It's fine.
Got a wound! A wound! Oh, hang on.
And
A wound! Right.
1 wound. 1 flash rate save.
Pew! I saw you. 2 shots on plasma. You said you weren't going to supercharge.
Nope.
Just as well. But you've hit once and you've not wounded. You should have supercharged.
No, because it would have been dead. Grenade launcher.
Hits.
That definitely hits.
And it'll win on a 5. Like that. And it's -2 or something.
-1.
Or either way it's gone through and it's D3 damage, I believe. 1.
No.
And then you've got an auto gun from that squad as well. Bang, bang, bang.
1 hit.
And
No.
we can reroll a 1. Banner.
Oh yeah.
No.
Still no.
Okay, so you've done a couple of wounds to the Forge Fiend, a wound to the Rhino, and a wound to a Terminator.
Yep.
You've got more guns.
Yes.
It's at this moment you realise born soldiers might have been really useful with all these lasgun shots.
It's fine. I'm happy to live without it.
The charge is going to be brutal though when it does come in. I think that's fair to say.
Yep. Okay, so Malta's not in Malta. Okay, so this squad.
Squad that's under the bottom there, yep.
Yep.
Where are they going?
Melta gun into the Rhino.
Okay.
Because it's not in Melta range either way, so we'll throw it into the Rhino.
Right.
Everything else.
Into the Terminators.
Yep.
Okay, alright, well, one Melta shot into the Rhino then. Good luck.
4s.
Oh.
Oh well. D6 for the Flamer.
Ooh. Real the one.
1 armor save.
I'm fine. Water gun.
Yep.
1 hit. And 1 wound. Ooh. I'm good. And then 14 more lasgun shots. Lasguns! Oh, that's a good spread. You've only missed 2 essentially because of the 2 6s. Ooh.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s, yeah, lasguns. All in 1s, which is lucky. So 1, 2, 3, 3? 3.
3, yep.
No, all good. Right. So that's all. So you got 1 more under there, and you got these 2.
Yep.
And then this unit of Rough Riders as well. Let's not forget them.
Right, so that
Second
unit
squad under there. Yep.
Yep. Similar deal, except the Melta's going into that Rhino.
Right. Okay. I'm going to pop smoke. Because I have a feeling that's going to get shot at by lots of other things.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you like to start with?
Let's start with the melt gun.
Okay, so 5 now. Damn it! Okay, moving on a 3. Like that. I won't get a save. D6 damage.
Pity I'm not a couple of inches closer for the...
For 1. Would you like to command point that?
I am command pointing that, because that is...
6, that's better. Okay. Right. And then you've got the other shots into the Terminators. So
Auto gun first.
Auto gun. 1 hit.
Consistent.
A wound as well. Consistent. Fine. You've got a flamer as well. Oh, sorry.
1 shot. Ugh. Oh well.
Good wound. And then you've got 14 more lasgun shots. Okay, we're back a little bit late. We've done a little bit of fire into the Terminators. Nothing happened. You shot them into the Rhino. Nothing happened. You shot a Melta into it. It missed because of the smoke. But you have just got 3 wounds through with your flamer. And down 2 wounds. And then we've got the rest of the lasguns from this front unit here as well.
We'll do the auto gun first.
Auto gun, so 1 hit.
They're consistent across the board.
No, and then a bunch of lasguns. We'll be back. Right, we've done the lasguns, hits and the wounds. You managed to get 3 wounds through, even winning on 6s. That was quite good. So 3 up saves. Got a wound left on my Rhino.
Another squad.
And you've got 1 squad left of guns left.
Yeah, unfortunately this one doesn't have melter. This one has plasma and grenade launcher.
Okay.
We are not going to overcharge the plasma.
Okay.
But we're going to start with...
What are you going to start with?
We'll start with the plasma.
Okay, so 5's because of smoke. So you've hit
Good
once.
Good thing I didn't overcharge.
You wound on a 4. 6 up save. Or death. Death.
It's dead.
Damn it, does it blow up? No.
Roll for the guys inside. How many of them die?
Hopefully.
All of them.
None. 2. I'll take 1 from each unit.
Good.
Right, it's like this. I decided to take 2 from 1 unit and have a small unit basically roadblocking you essentially and put the unit of 5 back here because they're going to be dead, let's be honest. So it's like that, and that's good because I get blood type points because a unit's died and it's a vehicle. So I get 2 blood type points, and we're both going to get victory points as well. You've got lasgun and bayonet. You killed a unit on an objective, and I think I might get my objective where objectives get drowned in blood from things dying on objectives, although it might only be infantry, not vehicles. But I'll check. Either way, we're getting points from things now at last.
And I believe I also get some points because I killed a unit under the infantry of an order.
Yes, more for inflexible command as well, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
You told them to fix bayonets, instead they shot a Rhino. It was the wrong order, but still it's an order. So that's all your shooting done. You ran out of guns now.
Yes.
Is there going to be some charges?
Yes, we are now.
No? Right, back.
Yes, we are in the charger phase.
Okay, what's charging where?
Okay.
You can start over there.
Yes.
You have no CPs for rerolls.
No.
But effing is getting +1 to its charge because of Swift as the wind.
Let's see. How far is it to the hell boot?
It looks like an 8, so that'd be a 7-inch charge because you're +1. Because you don't suffer the penalty for the trees because your horses.
Versus a 5-inch to the rhino.
Which would be a 4.
Let's be gutsy and go for the Hellboot.
Okay, alright. So you need a 7. Because you're +1. Because it was 8, Corn wanted it, but you decided no, you're pleased Nurgle instead. So off we get. They're not in. You haven't got any CPs. Okay.
That's really annoying, and I can't re-roll the charge.
You ran out of CP.
Yeah.
I mean, the CP did allow you to basically blow up the rhino, because it was your damage roll, wasn't it, if I remember rightly?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll just charge them into them.
Right, okay, well, they're going to die. They're in. Right, we'll chuck them in a second. Any of your infantry charging in, or are they just going to hold and get in the way for now?
They're just going to hold and get in the way for now.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Okay, right, so we're here for the horse charge. They obviously got fixed bayonets, so lots of attacks hitting on 2s. And you've got the melter tip. So it's going to be at strength 8 because you've charged -4, 3 damage. Basically, berserkers would be very dead. Yeah. But I've spent 2 CP on those berserkers to make them kill you as well, essentially. I've spent 1 on blood frenzy, so they get final death. And 1 on gore disembowelment, whatever it's called, to do mortal wounds on 6s. So I'll die, but you might as well.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games. But you've got many attacks now hitting on 2s. So here we go. Everything's hit. Well, I knew they were going to die, but this is brutal. 2s to wound as well, strength 8 on the charge.
Yeah.
With the old melter tip. Yeah, and an AP4 3 damage. I mean, all the berserkers are dead. And,
yeah, they're out of range. But
I mean, I'm dead anyway. That would have killed many, many berserkers. But let's see if I can kill you back. Right. 3 berserkers, this many dice, because you charged me, and I'm world eaters. I'm going to hit you on 3s. Like that. If only 6s did something. Because look at all those 6s. It's from 6, because you charged me, and I'm world eaters.
So 3s.
So 3s again. And... okay, so there's a couple of mortal wounds in addition, so that's already 1 dead horse. And then you've also got 7 6-up saves. So 7 6-up saves, and then 2 mortal wounds in addition.
So mortal wounds kills a guy before we get any further.
7 6-up saves. Yeah, well, they're not all dead though, because you've got 10 more wounds there, so you will survive. Because it's only 1 damage each.
Not 2 damage, you sure? Not 2
No,
damage?
they're just chainswords. Okay, so yeah, that's 1, 2. That's 3 more dead and 1 wounded. Oh, well, there were some casualties from the cavalry charge and the guys with chainswords. What a surprise!
All run away.
Right, morale, you're fine. Okay, so those horses hold, and that is the end of the Imperial Guard turn. You do get points from flexible command for killing things under the influence of orders and having all your things within Vox range.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground you can't get, and lasgun and bayonet you did kill a thing on an objective. So that's more points. So we'll work out the points. I think I might have got some as well. And then we'll be back for World Eaters turn 2. Okay, World Eaters turn 2. We did do the points tally at the end of turn 1. It was 7-0 to the Guard. You got 4 for Inflexible Command, 1 for Lasgun and Bayonets, and 2 for the Mission Primary for killing units, essentially, the Rhino and Berserkers. So World Eaters turn 2. I had some objectives, so I got some points. So it's now 8 points to 7. I've got 8 points on World Eaters. Happy days. Didn't move anything back here. Forge Fiend just healed a wound. He's happy there. Berserkers, they're happy there. The Land Raider shuffled forwards a little bit. I kept Khan and his mates in there for now. The Berserkers that got out the Rhino and survived, they've moved forwards. Terminators have moved forwards. And then on the other flank, I've got 5 guys out of the Rhino, which means there's 5 guys left in it. The 5 guys that got out ran towards the Guardsmen, ready to cut them into pieces. The Rhino then backed onto the objective over here. And the Hellbrute ran towards you because he's a Hellbrute and he's really angry. That was it, really. World Eaters are so simple to play. I'm loving this. Just charge forwards and kill things. Right, so I'm going to do some shooting now. So I'm going to shoot some stuff. So what am I going to do is I am going to shoot some stuff. Right, so yeah, shooting phase. Let's start this unit of corn berserkers. They've actually got guns berserkers. It's amazing. So they're going to shoot these horses here. I've got 4 bolt pistols. Here we go. They've all hit. And they're going to wound on 4s. So they're toughness for the horses. So that's 2 wounds, 2 4-up saves. So that's the wounded one dead, which means you've got the sergeant left that shoot a plasma pistol. I'm not supercharging. He's hit. He's wounded. He loses a wound.
Yeah.
So he's down to 1. So you've got a horse with a wound left. Okay, that's fine. Because then the Land Raider can finish him off, and then I can charge things over there in a moment. So let's do that. Let's shoot the combi flamer at your horse. And I'll shoot the heavy bolters, the havoc launchers, and all the las cannons at the unit at the back here. Yes, I'm shooting las cannons at guardsmen because I've got nothing else to shoot them at.
You sure you want to do it at the unit at the back and not at the unit at the front?
Oh, I'm going to charge the unit in the front. They won't be there. Let's start with the combi flamer. Then I'm going to shoot the flamer and the bolter because why not? Flamer, d6 shots for 5. This is into the horsey. These are wound on 4s. You have 2 4-up saves for your horsey.
The Emperor protects.
The horsey is now dead.
No.
Okay, which means all the other guns can go into that rear unit there.
Cool. Imagine how much trouble we'd have if Andy was one of the people playing in this game. Or if it was a freeway game and I had the horses.
Oh, God.
We should do that at some point.
We could definitely do that. And he loves his freeways. He should play them for his children. Have a bit of Slanesh.
I sold them.
Yes. Havoc launcher into the rear squad then. So D6 minimum 3, because blast. So 3. Hitting on freeze. And wounding on freeze. Strength 5. Yay! 1 5-up saves on your rear Cadian squad. 1 is dead.
Not helped by the fact I used the wrong dice, but never mind.
And the heavy bottles are going to go into them as well on freeze. And freeze again. And that is 1 6-up save. Because heavy bolter. And then, yes, here we go. 4 las cannon shots into guardsmen. Which all hit.
Oh dear.
And that's 4 more dead guardsmen. Right, some guardsmen dead over there. Come back across to Mr. Forge Fiend, who's going to be shooting some plasmas at the horses. There's still 6 left, so blast is still a thing. So that's nice. So 9 shots with the Forge Fiend into the horses. Freeze. And then freeze to kill because it's AP 3, damage 3. So 4 of those horses are dead. Splat. Right, the Rhino. It's in rapid fire with your horses, so let's shoot some horses. Rhino, getting on freeze. And it wound on 4s. 2 4-up saves on horses. So that's 1 more horse dead. So there's 1 horse left. Right, there is 1 horse remaining. Let's shoot him with a multi-melter. I've hit you once.
That's all you need.
You're dead. It's D6 plus 2 damage there. Nay, you will not survive.
No, he did.
You dead horsey. Right, moving on to this unit of berserkers here. All the pistols at the rear squad. In fact, actually, I'm not going to shoot the plasma pistol. I'm going to throw a frag grenade.
Wow.
For 5 shots. Look at that.
Can you frag grenades back? When you get the full...
There's only 10 units. You don't get max.
Oh.
It needs to be more than 10 to get max. I've hit you 3 times. So you spent 3 there, isn't it, frag grenade? But it's alright, you're a guardsman. So that means I wound you on foot. Oh. Plasma pistol would have been better.
Yeah, because that would have been one vaporised guardsman.
Right. Bolt pistols. Bang, bang, bang. Maybe I should have made one of the bolt pistol guys throw the frag grenade. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Never mind. That didn't matter. Okay.
Ow!
Well, berserkers aren't known for their shooting, let's be honest.
But they're Space Marines, so they're meant to be better at everything.
Space Marines, that's an insult. Right.
Well, they are Space Marines. Okay, Chaos worshipping ones, but they are Space Marines.
Yes. Right, this entire unit of Terminators are going to shoot your unit of Marines under that ruin over there. Alright? This is going to be fun.
Oh dear.
Let's start with the heaviest of flamers for 4 automatic hits.
Do you get extra for that Galaxy Burn?
That's only Chaos Space Marines. We're World Eaters. They don't get that. They don't get the wontons or that. They're going to win on freeze.
That's not fair.
And it's AP 1, so it ignores your cover essentially. So 2 5-up saves on the Guardsman.
The Emperor protects.
He did. Well done. Well done, Mr. Emperor. Curse you. Right.
That's 2 iron crosses.
The Reaper autocannon. Hitting on 4s because I moved. They've missed every time. This is going really well.
Wow!
Right, for the combi melters, I'm going to shoot the melters and the bolters because it's just more shots at the end of the day. So
Okay.
let's shoot the 2 melters, which will hit on 4s. And we'll disintegrate 1 on a 2.
No!
No? Fine. And then I've got 4 bolter shots from the combi bolters, which will hit on 4s.
Really?
Wound on a 3. No.
Really?
And then I've got lots of combi bolter shots. This will work. Right, combi bolter shots. Surely this is going to work. Hitting on 3s. I've missed some, but okay. Right, I'm going to wound on 3s.
All the 1s and 2s.
Don't say that. That's actually not that bad. These will be 4-up saves because cover. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 4-up saves. Right, 14 4-up saves on that unit of Cadians. And you've saved a few actually, to be fair. But there is also some dead. 5, 6, 7, is that 9? Yes, there's 1 remaining. Did I already kill 1? I must have killed at least 1 already with the heavy flamers. I think the unit's dead.
No, because I passed both the saves for that.
Oh, you did with double 6? This is Sergeant standing there defiantly amongst all his comrades, is he? Right, okay, here we are back in the charge phase. At the end of the shooting phase, I spent all of my blood type points, all 5 of them, on Savage Guidance. So I'm now getting +1 hit with all my melee attacks. Why is that really good? Because everything's about to charge.
And it comes.
I am spending a CP on this unit here, on Icon of Wrath, because all my units have icons. I get a 3d6 charge, but I get to discard the lowest. They've got an 8-inch charge, so let's do it on them. And you said you wanted to Overwatch with your one and only CP.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do your Overwatch?
Yeah. Part of the reason why I'm doing it is there is a flamer in that squad.
Oh. Well, I'm going to be going 8 inches. Corn wants it, but do you kill me before I get there?
Let's see.
Right, we did the Overwatch. You managed to wound 1. I reckon if I didn't roll as well with my saves, you probably would have killed 1. But you wounded him, so they've gone in. There they go. I'll move them in a second. Terminators are going to multi-charge the Lone Sergeant and the unit under there.
Yep.
Alright. They weren't very far away. They're going to go in.
That definitely in at that roll.
And then those Berserkers on that flank are going to multi-charge both for those units. They need a 5. They're in on a 7. And the Hellbrute was going to charge the nearest unit, which was a 5. Everything's going in. This is how you charge. Right. Starting with this unit of Berserkers here. Not doing any CP or anything. They're just going to absolutely murder this unit of Acadians. So here we go. I'm hitting on 2s because of my blood type point thing I spent blood type points on. So 2s to hit. No rerolls or explosions or anything like that. But that's a good array of hits. And Berserkers on the charge is strength 6 because body is. So wounding guardsmen on 2s. And they're all at -2. So that's a lot of dead Cadians. Yeah.
Is there more than 10 there?
Yes.
That's a squad dead.
Right. Doing the Terminators, I'm halfway through. I've already done the 1 Terminator into the 1 Guardsman. He didn't stand a chance. This is the rest of the Terminators with accursed weapons, not the Power Fist and Chain Fist just yet, into the other unit. So these will hit on 2s. Got lots of 1s. Lots of 1s. Wow. But they will be strength 6 on the charge with accursed weapons. So these will also kill on 2s at AP 3. So that's that unit wiped.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, Terminators mince them, and they've consolidated into the ruin like that to get some nice cover. Moving over to the Hellbrute, he's punching the first unit. Rolling his Hellbrute, gets 6 attacks on the charge. He's sitting on 2s because I'm getting +1 hit.
So some of them might live.
So he's hit every time, and he will definitely murder them on 2s because he's a Hellbrute with a really big fist. So he's punched half the squad into oblivion. So that's 5 of them dead so far. And then I've got many Berserker attacks to count and distribute. Right, yes, so over here with the Berserkers, because you took away the Guardsman on that side, I can only actually pile in and hit this smaller unit with 1 more Berserker. But he has 5 attacks, luckily, so it's just enough if I don't roll any 1s to kill them. The other 4 are going to absolutely butcher the other 10, because that's a thing. So let's have the lone guy hitting the 5 guys remaining. He'll hit them on 2s. The Dream's alive. And he'll kill them on 2s. Strength 6. So he's killed them at AP 2. And then I've got the other 4 which will absolutely murder the other unit, hopefully. Because they'll hit on 2s like that. And they'll wing on 2s. Like that. That's a cop dice. Take out the 1s. I think I've got at least 10. Yes, there's like 12 there or something. Yeah, so that's then dead as well. Okay, that's good. Right.
When does the fixed bayonets order fall off?
Guardsmen are hitting me. You still get fixed bayonets. You are hitting on 3s with your bayonets. Which is good, because you've hit me every time. Oh dear. You are winning on 5s though. But you're re-rolling 1s because of your banner. So that's 1 wound. At AP 1, I do have a Berserker on a wound. He's still on a wound. That's unfortunate. These guys did lose 5, so a morale test is needed.
Yeah.
Leadership 7, so 3 or more, and they'll start to run off like that. They're not insanely brave; they're insanely cowardly. So 1 runs, and then 4 more remain. Do they run as well?
Let's find out.
Do you want to roll the 4 more dice, and then we'll figure it out? 1s and 2s, isn't it? Yeah. So 2. So you just got 2 remaining. Oh dear. Right, okay, so the end of the World Eater's turn. I did get lots of blood type points. I've got back up to 5 blood type points again for killing units and things. I did get some secondary points. I got 2 for the one that we kill units on objectives in combat. So I've got 2 points for that. I still haven't killed any characters and things for my other one. I need to kill some characters. And the other one where I trade blood type points, I haven't done yet, but I could do because I've got 5 in the blood bank. And then we'll start the guard turn. You get 4 primary points and that's it. You don't get a CP because you're not controlling any objectives in no man's land. So we'll be back after the guard command and movement phase. Right, here we are. Guard turn 2 command movement phase. So you got 4 points for your primary for having your home objective. Didn't get any CPs unfortunately though because you didn't have any of the objectives in no man's land. So you're still on 0 CP. Movement phase and commands and things. So all of these have been given to take aim, you said, at the back. These 2 got, what was it, get back in the fight, whatever it is, so they can fall back and shoot. So they're falling back. Everything's positioned to shoot the crap out of my berserkers. Your horses have come on from reserve within an inch of your battlefield edge. And I told you to be a bit gamey and string them out, so you've done that.
Yeah.
To try and get an easy charge into berserkers or hell root with your melter lancers, because 10 horses can do a lot of damage. So that's going to be a thing. And then over here, the Scions have arrived.
The Navy's finally arrived, boys.
Yes, well, they work on different time, don't they, maybe? So you put 1 unit over here, the other unit's over here with the command squad. So you get in your boots on the ground for all your quarters, you get in your inflexible command, and they're basically going to try and murder the Berserkers and the Forge Fiend. To give me something to think about. Do I go back and deal with them, or do I just keep running forwards like a World Eater? Problems. I've got a problem in my back passage. It's not good. I don't want to talk about it.
Where's the next when you want it?
Well, yes. So that's it, really. So shooting. Where would you like to start? You've got a very big shooting phase.
Yeah, well, let's start with the easiest one. The 2 little guys there.
The 2 that fell back, and let me guess, they're shooting the Berserkers in front of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Water gun first.
Oh, yes, both times. That's nice. Hey, he's got a wound. Cheeky. I'm fine.
Now the last gun. Let's hope for some 6s here.
No, he's just missed every time. Right. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's them done. That was worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, one other thing I forgot to do in the movement phase.
Oh, Chuck Reed over there.
Yeah.
Right.
So then both water set to get the reroll ones now.
Yes. Yes.
And in fact, the las guns can now shoot something.
Yes. Well, I'm behind the ruin. Yes, obscuring is still a thing. But you can still indirectly shoot a mortar, like 10 inches. You might, rather than put the mortar in the thing, you might as well just throw the actual shell over the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where are you going now?
We'll start with the first unit mortars into them.
Mortars into Berserkers. Okay, so 3d6 shots. Because mortars, that's not bad, that's 11.
So 3, 5.
And they're taking aim, so you'll still be hitting on 4s.
Yep, because of chisels.
Because of indirect fire and take aim and things. So hit them 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Because of Miss Creed. So that's not bad.
Be even nicer if I was hitting on freeze.
It would. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, guard can't have it all, can they? And you're wounding on 4s. And that's 4. 3 up saves, because indirect fire cancels out your take aim, essentially.
Yeah.
So 3 up saves. And you've killed a berserker. Right.
I was hoping to kill a few more.
I'm going to blood surge them. They're moving 4 inches into engagement range. Can't shoot them now. They're in engagement range. Now, normally you'd spend a CP on the thing where you could shoot into combat. You haven't got any CPs.
No, which sucks.
That's caused you problems now, isn't it?
Yes.
That was a bit dirty of me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's very dirty.
Not really much you could do about that, though. Really, you still have to try and kill them. Now, bearing in mind, I can do that with ease. I can also do that when you kill one of them with guns. So, choose wisely what you shoot next.
Okay. They're going to throw their last guns into them. All but 2 of them are rapid fire.
Nice. Okay, cool. So lots of lasgun shots into the berserkers. I hope you kill one, and then I can just move into an engagement range of your horses with them. Are you sure you still want to shoot them? Because if you do, you then won't be able to charge your horses into something.
But I've got to do some kind of shooting.
Well, yes, you haven't really got much else to shoot at, have you, unfortunately? Apart from Terminators getting 2 up saves. You can shoot the Hellbrute. I'm only saying, because if you kill one of those berserkers, I only need to roll a 1, essentially, and they go straight into those horses, and then they're engagement range, and you can't charge your horses. And because it's your turn, my berserkers will fight first and murder all your horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
You killing one more of those berserkers is basically putting your horses to death.
Yeah. Let's go on the Hellboot then.
So you might have to put the rest of your guns into that.
Yeah. Well, we'll throw the last guns on the Hellboot then.
Okay.
Which means only 5 when you get the rapid fire now.
Okay. Right, okay, so last guns into the Hellbrute then. Hitting on 4s, isn't it? Yeah, 4s, that's right.
Yep. No rerolls or shizzles, so it's just...
Lots of 3s though, that's unfortunate. If only guard hit on 3s. Well, if they did, they'd be a bit ridiculous, wouldn't they, to be honest?
Yeah.
Winning on 6s though. Got a win. Okay.
Got 1.
I'm fine. Okay. Now my advice would be shoot all the other big guns into Mr. Hellbrute. Because the Terminators are going to be getting 2 up saves from pretty much everything. One of them is wounded, but there's lots of 2 up saves. Hellbrute's only got a 3 up save.
Yeah, bombast guns into the Hellboots.
Right.
2d6 shots.
For 8. Corn wants it. That's all I'm saying.
So...
hit on 4 still, because take aim but indirect fire. So that's bad. That's good. And then you made them strength 8, didn't you, with Creed?
Yeah.
So winning on 3s. So, yeah, it's not bad. 4. 5 up saves. So 3 go through, damage 2 becomes damage 1, but I've lost 3 wounds. So Mr. Hellbrute has 5 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he's really angry and now he can reroll wound rolls of 1. But he doesn't run towards you. You're safe.
Yep.
For now.
I don't want to do it.
Right. Second unit of mortars shooting into Mr. Hellbrute, who's behind there, for that many shots. 8. Corn wants it. Is it getting corny yet? Are you saying that?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Mortars hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Because of Miss Creed. Oh, no 1s. And you've hit me 4 times.
4 times. Wounding on 5s. I'm getting rolling 1s though now.
Oh yes, Mr. Banner.
So 4 times.
So 5s re-rolling 1s. 2. AP 1, but indirect fire, so I lose a wound. Okay. 4 wounds remaining on Mr. Hellbrute. You've got some autocannons and las guns and things.
This squad will shoot everything at the Hellbrute.
Shoot everything into the Hellbrute. Makes sense to me. You don't want to kill a Berserker because he'll just engage your horses. They'll be engaged, not to marry, but to die.
Yeah, let's start with the autocannon.
Autocannon into Hellbrute. Go for it. So you hit on 4s. No, 3s. Take it aim.
Yeah.
He didn't move this time, did he? Hits both times. Very nice. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. It'll be at -2 now as well for take aim.
Because... Oh no, there's no 1 there.
It's not a 1, no. But -2. So it does go through. And are they within range of your banner to ignore my damage reduction?
Wrong banner. That one's got that.
Oh, yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
So just 1 damage then, but down to 3. Okay, you're chipping away.
Crack grenade from the grenade launcher.
Crack grenade. Hits.
It hits.
It'll wound on a 5. Like that. And it's -2 now. I've lost another wound. Oh, it's D3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could be 2 wounds. It is 2 wounds. 1 remaining. You're killing things with small arms.
So 1, 2...
T-Rexes are good at killing things with small arms as well.
5, 6, 7, and a pistol.
Fire at will.
I don't get exploding.
That's the name of my Hellbrute.
Yeah. I don't get exploding 6s because I'm not Cadian shock troops here. I'm regular infantry squads.
Yeah.
I've got every weapon.
They're the draft infantry. They can hit on 3s though because they take aim.
They don't get reroll ones to hit, sadly, because they're not
Creed is
close.
too far away. You've got many hits though. There you go. Bucket of dice. And then you're wounding on 6s because Lasguns.
Rerolling once.
You're rolling 1s because of banner. You've got a couple of 1s. They could turn into 6s.
We're hoping so.
No.
No.
Okay. Squad number 2.
Squad number 2.
Rinse and repeat, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I'm assuming they can just about see past that ruin there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not in rapid fire range this time.
Oh, well, I've only got a wound left.
So that means there won't be a last pistol.
Okay, infantry squad here. So, line of sight's a thing. So, the autocannon and another squad guy are going to have to shoot the Terminators.
Yep.
Along with the sergeant's pistol, but everything else into the Hellbrute. So, what are you starting with?
Let's start with the autocannon.
Autocannons and Terminators. Hitting on 3s, because take aim. Hits both times. Wounding on 3s. Like that. It's 82 at the moment, so 3 up saves because of cover.
Yep.
Ah, I saved them. That's a shame, because I'd have gone 2 wounds. You got a few last shots as well, though, going to the Terminators.
Yep, 2 rapid fire last guns plus a last pistol.
Yep, hit on 3s.
We'll take it.
And winning on 5s. Rerolling 1s. No. And then we have many last shots into Mr. Hellbrute. Who's there? Alright, grenade launcher into the Hellbrute. Here we go. He's hit. And he's going to wound on it. Not that. Oh, that's a shame.
That's a shame. But
Right, flashlights into Hellbrute. Flashlights for the win. You've hit all but once.
that'll do.
Winning on 6s. Rerolling 1s. There's 2 6s! And they're AP1 because of take aim.
Yeah.
2 4-up saves on the Hellbrute. He's alive! Just.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, you can always charge him and the Berserkers. Right? You know. Is that all your guns? Oh no, of course, the Scions. But is that all the guns over here?
Yeah, it's all the guns over here because I'm not going to bother using the plasma pistol on the corner, sir.
Yeah, but you can't really see anything either, to be honest.
No.
No. We're going to start over here. You were on about starting here, weren't you, to shoot the force ring with melters or something, or flame... No, what were you going to do? Flame these guys, weren't you?
Yeah, flamers and the last weapons into them, and the melters into the Forge Fiend.
That makes sense to me. What would you like to start with?
Let's start with the melt guns.
The melter guns. So you got, what, 2 of those?
Yep.
Right, hit on 3s, because Scions. You got a 6, it explodes. So you got 2 hits. And you win on 3s as well. Like that. I've got invulnerable saves. I don't make any of them. Oh dear. Okay, fine. 2d6 damage. 6 damage. Ow.
Do they get the bonus for melt?
No, you're not within 6 inches.
No, so they won't get that. Oh well.
No. 5 wounds left though, and then you got your, what, 2 flamers in that unit?
2 flamers and then the rest of blast weapons.
Alright, do you want to do your 2 flamers?
Yep.
2d6 auto hits for 8. Corn wants it.
Obviously, this will be into the Berserkers.
Obviously.
6.
It's heating up over here.
So strength 4. So
Strength 4.
Fours.
Reading on 4s, yeah. You can read all the ones because, yeah, banner thing. That was a wound.
And those two are duds, so we'll take them away. And so's that one.
So reading on 4s for these ones.
In fact, no, that one was a wound, wasn't it?
No, you only had two so far. And then you can reroll the 1.
Oh, that was the rerolls.
Oh, they were the rerolls. Okay, so 3. But there's no AP on this, though, is there?
No.
So 2s. So 2 on the guys in cover. So one of the guys in cover dies. Okay. Fine. Right. And then you've got all the las shots from that unit as well, haven't you?
Yeah, so it's 2 pistols because the box has to have a pistol on science.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh. It's a bit enough, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 6 guys left, 2 of which are pistols. So 2 pistols and 8 lasgun shots.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But they're the same stats. So
Yeah.
we'll roll them together.
So hit on 3s, 6s explode, no 6s, and a few misses. That rhymes, you know. And then these are wound on 5s. These are AP2. And you can roll the 1s because of the banner.
Let's stand up for this. So we'll take...
So 3 wounds altogether, AP2, so in cover, so 4 up saves. So Berserker takes a wound. Okay, so that's that unit done.
Yeah.
Right, what would you like to do next? Got a Forge Fiend on 5.
Let's do the command squad next.
Cool, what have they got and what are they doing?
Okay, well, they're nearly all... Well, the officer to take the rod can't take a pistol. So there is 3 las pistols.
Okay.
And a grenade launcher.
Okay, and what are they going to go into? Pistols can probably target either. No, because the flames are only just in range of these. So the pistols will have to go in the Forge Fiend.
We'll fire everything into the Forge Fiend.
Okay, what are you going to start with? Pistols.
Let's start with the pistols.
Okay. You've hit twice. Your wound on 6s. Like that.
I get 1.
Maybe 2. Turn the wound off. And then you have a grenade launcher,
Crack grenade into the Forge Fiend.
which hits. Wound on a 5. It does wound on a 5. I failed the save. D3 damage for 1 more. Down to 3. Okay. That's the command squad done.
Now the next squad has got melters and plasmas.
Okay. So what are they shooting at?
Right, so what's the full... so we'll go for the 2 melters at the Forge Fiend.
Right.
In fact, we're going to be gutsy and we're going to supercharge the plasmas at the Forge Fiend. And all the last weapons at the guys.
Okay. Cool. Right, what would you like to start with then?
Let's start with the plasmas.
Okay.
Hit on 3s. 1 for equal dead guy.
Okay.
First one hits.
And they explode. Very nice. Wounding on 3s because you supercharged. Rerolling 1s because of the banner. So 3. Okay. 3 invulnerable saves.
3 invulnerable saves for you.
I can do this. I can't do this. He's dead.
Which means Melton don't get a shit tap.
He doesn't blow up. Okay, so the Forge Fiend's dead. That's good. And then you've got all your las shots then into the Berserkers.
Yep.
Which is 6 other guys. One of them's a sergeant. So, okay, here we go. Hit on 3s.
No 6s. A bit disappointing.
And winning on 5s. Rerolling 1s. So 2. 3 up saves because of cover. I'm good. Okay. Final squad. I'm merging everything into the Berserkers.
Yes, and we are going to overcharge the plasmas again.
Okay. Well, I've got a guy on a wound, so what do you want to start with?
What's the stats for the volley gun?
Right. 2 volleygons first. So that's 8 shots because they're rapid fire now. And they'll hit on 3s. So that's not bad. You've got an exploding 6 as well.
So 1 misses goes back in.
So that's good. And these are strength 4. So they're going to wound on 4s. So that's not bad. That's 4. AP 2. So 3 up saves because cover. So you've killed the guy that was on a wound. Okay. What would you like to go with next? You've got a couple of plasma and you've got your las guns. Nobody's wounded at the moment.
We'll go with the plasmas now.
Okay.
So, first one.
Kills himself, but he's hit once.
So we've got 1 dead plasma. I can't re-roll it, unfortunately.
And 2 other hits, okay.
So you can pick one of the plasma guns off. I think you can tell which is which.
And then winning on 2s, cool. So 3 AP, 3 AP 2, so 5 up saves because of cover. Okay, I've got 1 guy left. The guy.
And now for the main event.
On the objective.
Now for the main event, the lead. The extra bright.
The flashlights. The super flashlights.
The LED lights.
Yes. Right, hit on 3s. Hotshot layers. 6s will explode, so you've missed 1 essentially. Oh no, you've actually missed none. You've got 3 6s. There you go, everything's hit.
That'll do me.
Yeah.
5s.
You had another one there as well. And okay,
so rerolls this time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Could be enough. 4 up saves, 4 of them on 1 berserker. Statistically, he should die. Should I be really annoying and CP one of those? I think I have to, because he's my only thing on that objective. Damn it!
He's gone. Yes.
And you've cleared me off my back objective,
Which means I can't even charge onto it.
well. Yes, yes, I guess.
But
I think they've done alright, these scions. Okay.
so they've cleared his back.
Yes, problem. Okay. Charges?
Yeah, phase of the chargings.
Yes, I'm assuming horses into things.
Yes.
What would you like to charge? Just the berserkers or the berserkers and the hellbrute? Shall we have a measure?
Yes.
Right. Horses, charging the hellbrute and the berserkers. You need a 5 because you +1 because it's swift to the wind. Oh, you've just about made it.
Oh.
Luckily they are swift as the wind. Right, cavalry charge. You've got 3 guys hitting the hellbrute, the rest going into the berserkers. You're starting off with the guys going into the hellbrute to make sure he dies. So here we go, hit on 3s with the old melter lances. You've missed 3. And you're strength 8 on the charge, so winning on 3s. I won't get any saves, got AP 4. Just the 1. You chose wisely in making 3 attacking because you've only just managed to get.
Yeah.
Does he blow up? No. Okay, but you have killed the hellbrute.
He's dead.
And then you've got 7 into the berserkers, which will be 15 attacks.
Yep. So.
And I've spent 2 CP, everybody. I didn't mention it, but I have done. On Blood Frenzy and Gory Dismemberment, whatever it's called again. To basically fight on death and murder all your horses. Essentially. So, okay, many attacks. Hit and freeze into the berserkers.
Yeah, and we'll go melters again because.
Well, yes, it's just better, isn't it? So you hit them freeze. That's not bad. Because the metals are strength 8 minus 4 AP. So 2's are dead berserkers. All the berserkers are dead.
That's what we want.
Right, but I will get to fight on death and murder some horses.
Yep.
Right, berserkers and a horse. He's hitting on 2s because of the blood type point thing I spent earlier. So that's not bad. And then wounding on 3s. And 6s will do mortal wounds in addition. So that's 4 mortal wounds. So that's already 2 dead horses.
Yep.
I've rolled lots of 2s though. That's not good.
Ow.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6 up saves. 10 6 up saves. Here we go.
The Emperor protects with 1 seal line crosses here.
There we don't. You got 1. So 1 more dead. 2, 3, 4. 4 more dead and 1 wounded. So I've killed 6.5 in total. That's not bad, is it?
Oh.
Right, I also fought back with the berserkers. Surprise, surprise, those 2 guardsmen did not live very long. You got them around. If you roll a 1, they're good. Otherwise, they're running. Oh, well, 1's ran off. And 2 dies to see if the other one's run off. Okay, so there's 2 horses left alive. Okay, fine. And that is the end of the guard turn. So you'll get many points. We'll work all that out and we'll be back. Right, okay, so point summary. At the end of battle round 2, it was 24 to the guard and 21 to the world eaters. Guard getting lots of points for lasgun and bayonet, killing things on objectives, and some points from flexible command and boots on the ground for having things all over the place, and also getting some extra primary for killing units. So yeah, so 24 to 21. I did actually, for one of my secondaries, was it Pile the Skulls, whatever it is, I cashed in some of my Blood Tithe points to get some VP, which was nice. So that's the scoreboard for those who are interested. 24 to 21, and then at the start of my turn I got 12 points because I was on this one, that one, and that one. So I had 3, whereas the guard only had 2. So I maxed my primary this turn. Command phase, nothing really happened, but I did spend some Blood Tithe points on +1 a charge. So I've got 5 Blood Tithe points left. I've got +1 a charge and +1 a hit. These berserkers got out of that rhino that was over there and they ran through the ruin. The rhino then drove around here like that. These berserkers got out of the Land Raider which was there and they ran back this way to deal with this lot. So I'm sending some berserkers backwards along with a rhino, and then Khan and his mate are still in the Land Raider and it's slowly rumbling its way forwards, just about towing on that objective there. Next turn they can jump out, go murder something, if there's actually anything left. Because the berserkers that were here are now just under this ruin here, ready to charge some guns. Terminators are busted through the wall. They're going to shoot the horses and charge whatever's left over here. So lots of death over here, lots of death over there. Khorne is very, very happy. Let's start the shooting phase. Let's shoot some combi bolters at Scions. That sounds like fun.
Which one?
That one next to the rhino. The one with plasmas and mouses.
Okay.
Because that's a threat to the rhino. Hit them 3 times. I've wounded them twice. You'll have 2 4-up saves on your Scions. They are fine. Berserkers shooting Scions. 4 bolt pistols of the pistol variety. You'll wound on 3s. And that is 3 4-up saves on your Scions. That is 2 death Scions, and I'll plasma pistol them as well. Do I have a plasma pistol on that unit? No, so I should have an extra bolt pistol. Bolt pistol, missed. Right, okay, so what was that, 2?
Yep.
Was that 2?
Hand 2 of the last gunners across.
One's furthest away or nearest?
Nearest.
Right, they did. Over there, 5 bolt pistols into the nearest Scion squad.
Hold on, you've picked up the wrong ones.
Have I?
You've picked up a volley gun in the box.
Whoops. Okay, so yes, bolt pistols into the other unit of Scions over there. So these will hit on 3s, like that. And they'll win on 3s, like that. So 4 more, 4-up saves. 2 more dead Scions from over there. Right, moving across to this side of the battle grid, I've got some berserkers here. They're going to be shooting this mortar team here. Mm-hmm. So 4 bolt pistols. They've hit 3 times, and they'll wound them on 3s. I like that. So that is 2 5-up saves on your mortar teams.
Yeah, but protects.
So one of them is dead, and then the plasma pistol, I'm not going to supercharge it. That's why.
I would have done because it would have killed one team.
Well, no, because the berserker's better in combat than he is with his guns. I want to make sure he gets there. All these Terminators, I'm just going to shoot everything into those 2 horses. Well, I say everything except for the heavy flamer, which will burn the infantry squad in the ruin. But let's start with the autocannon into the horses. Hitting on 4s, because he moved. And it'll wound on 3s. And it's -2. 1 damage. So 2 6-up saves.
Your attack hasn't done 1 damage?
Reaper autocannons are. Yeah.
That's nice.
So that's one of the horses dead. Yeah, they're -2 AP, but 1 damage, but 4 shots.
I think I prefer Imperium ones.
Well, you would say that. Right, many combi bolter shots into last remaining horsey. I don't think he'll be around for very long. So you could walk up to him and say, "Why the long face?" And he'll say, "Because I've been shot at." We've got 4s. This many 4-up saves. 8. Oh, Khorne wants it. That number's coming up a lot today.
Let's see, the Emperor protects.
Yes. No, he's dead.
No, he's well and truly dead.
Right, so that's the horse is gone. And then I've got D6 heavy flamer shots into the infantry squad in the ruin. So here we go for 3. Which will wound on 3s. That's -1, so 2 5-up saves because of cover. and things. So 1 dead guardsman. Okay, fine.
Ow!
This Land Raider here can see the infantry squad in the middle, so I'm going to shoot everything into them, because why not? Havoc launcher. Minimum 3, I get 3. Right. It's going to hit on 3s. It's hit once. It's going to wound on 3s. Wound on 3s, whatever it is. Didn't do anything. Right. Heavy bolters. On 3s. That's better. And winning on 3s. So that is 3 6-up saves on your infantry squad in the middle there. So 2 of them are dead. Nice.
That is fine. We will take that.
Take that. It's a good band. Got a bolter from the Land Raider in range as well, which hits and doesn't wound. And then I have 4 massive las cannons shooting poor guardsmen.
Poor sons.
3 of them hits. And that's 3 dead guardsmen. I can't believe I've just got las cannons killing guardsmen. Right. Time for the charge phase. I've got a blood type point for killing some horses with guns. Berserkers here are going to charge your field guns and your mortar team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, look, they've charged 8 plus 1 inches. Okay, moving over here. These Berserkers here are going to charge these Scions here. I need a 4. So here we go. That's a 5 plus 1, 6 inches. In they go. And then this unit over here is going to charge the nearest Scion squad to them as well.
Which is the one with the flamers, correct?
It is, yes.
I will overwatch on that squad.
Okay. Well, I've made the charge.
How many's left in that squad?
Your Scion squad. Some. 2 flamers, 2 melters, and 4 other guys.
2 flamers, 2 melters, 4 other guys. That's good to know.
Well, let's do your overwatch then. So, flamers first, or do you want to do the melters first? Because melters are going to be d6 plus 2 damage at that range.
Let's do the melters first.
Okay. Hit on 6s with overwatch. That explodes because you're a Scion, so you hit twice. Winning on 2s. Oh, you got a banner. You got a banner. Right, well, that's. Well, what guys in ruin? AP3. I could potentially save them. The guys in the cover. No, that's 2 dead berserkers. Right.
Flamers?
2 6 flamer shots. For 5.
Not so good, but we'll take it.
I'd rather it be 2. You can roll the 1. So 2.
2 armor saves.
Short saves and cover. Oh, hello. So that's another one dead. Right, that's all my guys in cover gone now, I think. Oh, no, I've got 1 guy touching the ruin. Okay. And then you've got 4 guys with las guns. I'm assuming one of them is the sergeant.
One's a sergeant, one's a vox, so they have pistols, and then the other 2 got the full gun.
Yeah, hit on 6s. No. But you have killed 3 of the berserkers. I'm not sure it'll be enough to save them, but it's helpful.
That's the plan.
Right. Terminators, I'm charging both infantry squads. So I need a 6, because I'm a +1 from a charge. So they're in. That's an 8, because of +1. Oh, look, Colin wants it.
Oh dear.
Right. Terminators, they've gone in like that. Not starting with them. Starting with these 2 berserkers here. I've spent some more of my blood dive points to increase all my AP, which is nice in combat. It's very nice. My chain blade's now AP3, so you won't get a save with your Scions. Sorry. And I'm spending a CP on gory dismemberment, so wounds of 60, more wounds in addition again. Because these Scions are going to be annoying. Let's hit them first on 2s. Because my +1 hit thing from earlier, and I've missed 3 times. Oh dear.
I'll take it.
But now because of my extra AP, I'll kill you on 2s. And do 2 more wounds in addition as well. So 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 2 mortal wounds. I've killed the unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Right. Consolidate the berserkers like that. Not into engagement range. They can just stand in your way and shout at you. These berserkers here now are going to hit you on 2s. Because my +1 hit thing from earlier. That's much better. I've missed you twice. And at strength 6 AP3, I'm killing on 2s as well. So I mean, I've rolled quite a few 1s, but
Not enough.
yeah, I mean they're dead.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead, Dave. Right, okay, moving on to this unit here now. So I've got one chap hitting the mortar teams, and then the other 3 going into your big guns. So the guy going into the mortars, he'll hit you on 2s. He'll hit you every time. He's going to be killing on 2s. 4 have gone through, there's 4 wounds left in the unit, they're dead. That was efficient. And then I've got the other attacks into your big guns. Many attacks hitting on 2s into the bombast guns, whatever they're called. So just drop 2 hits. And then your T4 now though, so winning on 3s, but they will go straight through because of AB 3. Oh my gosh, lots of 1s. But no 2s actually, so okay. So these all go straight through, they're 6 wounds each, aren't they? So that's 1 dead, and 1 on 3 wounds remaining. So they survive! I think that might actually be the first unit to actually survive a charge from Berserkers in this game. Right. Okay, so just 1 big gun left. Terminators now. I've got some hitting this infantry squad here, and the rest hitting that infantry squad there. So I'm starting with the accursed weapons going into your central infantry squad, which will hit on 2s. So everything's got +1 hit. So I've missed twice. And these will be strength 6 at AP 4. So, yes, I mean, that central infantry squad is dead. Right, okay, these terminators into that infantry squad. Starting with the accursed weapons again, because that might be all I need. Hitting on 2s. I drop 1. And killing on 2s. I'll drop some. 3, 6, 9 wounds so far at AP 4. Is that enough to kill what's left of that unit? Or have you got more than 9 wounds remaining?
No, that's enough because you'd already killed 1.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. All those Terminators needed the accursed weapons, apparently. Right, I'll consolidate things over there, and then we'll work out points and things.
Wow. And potential hitbacks.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got your
Yeah. So.
Okay. Imperial Guard turn 3. So command phase. Commissar Major Command Squad objective secured, which is nice because then you actually had an objective. So that will get you 4 points for your primary objectives.
And I'll keep them there for the purposes of boots on the ground. That I've just remembered.
Yes. Your big guns been told to get back in the fights, and then the mortars have been told to take aim. So you're doing what you can over here to survive, essentially. And then over here, you've told your sergeants to take aim, and you're basically forming a firing squad to kill the berserkers. So, yeah, definitely a thing. Yeah. Currently, it's 37 points to warriors and 28 to the guard, but you will score points in your turn for different things. So, let's see how it goes. Where would you like to start with your shooting?
Let's start with the field gun.
The field gun. Okay, shooting where?
The las gun, because now I'm fine over open sights. We'll go into the berserkers.
Okay.
The main gun, though, is going to go into the Terminator. I want to try and thin the herd a bit.
Yeah, because one of them's on 2 wins. Sure, okay.
And also with there being 10 models and the blast roll.
Well, it's minimum 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's go with that bit first.
Cool. So, 3.
Oh well, I get 3 anyway.
3 it is.
So,
hitting on 4s, though, because... oh, no, because you moved. Is it -1 to move?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 2 hits in.
Yep.
There's a 5 and a 6.
Yep. So 1.
And then you're wounding on...
It would still be strength 8.
Yeah, so wounding on 2s. Yeah, because of Creed's extra strength thing. Yeah, so 2 wounds go through at AP 2. I've got some in cover, so 3 saves. Oh dear. So you've killed the one that was wounded and injured another one.
That'll do.
Right, okay, 1 Terminator dead, 1 on a wound. Right, what's next? Oh, and the last gun was going to the berserkers, wasn't it? That's what you said.
1 las gun because there's only 1 weapon team.
He's got a hit. He'll wound on it. Not that. Oh, it's a shame.
Not that. No, that's a problem.
Okay. What next?
What next? Commissar. Overcharging, because why not?
Well, I'm going to tell you it's on 1 wound. I mean, it'll make you wound easier, but is it worth the risk?
Nah. I won't overcharge. Okay, so Commissar. Good for him.
Do they hit on 2s?
No.
No, they don't, do they?
No.
You
Literally, Tony Strack and then her and the Lord Solar.
Well, Strachan only hits on 2s in combat, not in shooting. I found that out the
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah, he hits in 2s in combat, she hits on 2s in shooting, and the Lord Solar hits in 2s in both. They're the only guys that do.
Lord Solar, Muck Horseface. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay,
That guy.
What else you got?
Oh. It's his command squad now. I'm deliberately saving the mortars to last because...
Berserkers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will go...
Come on, score into the Terminators.
Yeah.
What have they got?
Okay, so we have a very eclectic mix of 2 las guns, a las pistol, a bolt pistol, and a grenade launcher.
Okay, we got 5 las shots then. What do you want to start with? There's a Terminator on 1 wound, so...
Let's start with the las shots.
Start with the flashlights. Blind the Terminator to death. Now these guys hit on 3s in the command squad.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So you've hit 4 times.
Don't get that.
And your wound on 5s. So you wound 3 times. But it is 2 up saves. I'm good. So you said you're a grenade launcher or something?
Grenade launcher and a bolt pistol. We'll do the pistol first.
Okay, so that hits. Doesn't wound.
Nope. And
Grenade launcher.
Crack grenade.
Misses. Okay.
Yep.
Creed's got some guns.
She has. But I'm going to leave her guns.
Right.
And we'll go to the mortars.
Okay. And what are they shooting at?
Let's try and thin those down.
Effing into the Berserkers. Okay, so 3d6 shots.
And of course, some las guns.
And some las guns.
So let's do the las guns first.
Okay.
Because you can't do the thing to have finished the shot anyway.
Yeah. So they've all hit, because you hit on 3s, you take an aim. We've got another one here as well.
Wounding on the 5s.
Wounding on the 5s. At 1. Oh no, you can reroll the 1. Banner. Yep.
Yep.
So 1, AP 1. You killed a guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And now the 3 mortar shots.
So 3d6 mortars. For that money, that's good. 13. So there's 3.
Yep, so that means 5 and 5. Oh, get that a bit.
So hitting on 3s. Mortars shooting point blank.
Yep.
It's almost like they're throwing charges at me. You've hit all but twice. That's good.
But I get to re-roll those.
Oh yeah, great. Very good. So everything's hit. Then again, you are literally blowing up something right in front of you.
Yep, and wounding on 3s.
Yes, because it got strength 5 because Creed's ordered them. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very good. Okay, so winning on 3s, and it'll be AP 1 as well, because take aim.
Yep.
And you can reroll the 1s, of which there is 2 of. So that's looking pretty good, actually. So what's that? 4, 8, 10.
At -1. 10 for upset.
10 of the finest saving throws. 1 dead, another 1 dead. So you've killed 2 more. I've got 1 left. Okay. Let's blood surge. 2 inches. I don't think that's enough to get into engagement range, is it? Or it might be. Right, blood surging was not quite enough to get into your cannon. I needed a 3, so you can still shoot me, and Creed is going to shoot her pistols at my last berserker.
Yes.
So
Good thing I double checked the thing, because she hits on 3s.
Okay. Right, off you go then.
So 3s.
3s to hit. You hit 3 times. That's a good start. I assume they're winning on 5s.
Strength 5.
Strength 5?
Yeah, it's strength 5.
Oh wow, okay, so you're winning on 3s then with those 3 hits.
AP -3, 2 damage apiece.
Oh, painful. So just the 1. Oh dear.
But that could be enough.
It is.
Get him out of here!
Splat. They're quite good little pistols, those. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Now we got to deal with the tricky bit.
The main event, I guess.
Yep.
Where would you like to start? All that silence squad into that unit of berserkers?
Do I want to throw all the guns into that unit of berserkers, or do I want to try and
mean, you've got your command squad as well.
I'm also thinking if I can get multiple units, I get more points.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, you are right. Yeah.
How do I want to do it?
I'll give you a moment. Right. Silence. You decided to put the 2 melters into the Rhino and everything else into the Berserkers. And
So the melters first.
starting with the melters, they both hit and one explodes. Because you hit on 2s to take aim. And you're winning on 3s.
Rerolling any ones.
So they've all wounded. The AP is too strong for me to do anything about it. So 3d6 plus 2 for each of them.
So 3, 7, 11.
Just about enough to kill the Rhino. Does it blow up? No. But it is a dead Rhino.
And that's what we need.
But you know what? That's fine. Because that is 2 more blood type points.
Okay, and now for the rest. Plasma guns.
You can supercharge?
Yes.
Okay.
First one. Both hit.
That's good. Oh, 2 extra hits. Very nice. Moving on 2s. And AP4 you'll be killing. That's all the Berserkers dead. Well, those plasmas exploding on 6s was very useful.
I wish I'd put the lasses into the other 2 now. Ugh.
Yeah, but you can't really predict getting 6 hits out of 4 shots, though, can you, really?
No, but we'll use the command squad.
Command squad's got guns.
Yeah, so crack grenade from the squad leader first, because
Right.
he's not allowed a pistol.
And he's missed.
That's fine. Grenade launcher. We'll try and pop one with his crack grenade. He hits. He'll wound.
Well, failed the save. D3 for 1. Unfortunately, you don't have any CP.
No.
And then you've got some las shots. 1, 2, 3 or 4? Something like that.
2 pistols.
2 pistols and a las gun, isn't it? Or something?
Yep.
So 3s. So 2 hits. Winning on 5s.
1.
5 up. And 5. But at least because you didn't kill one, they can't blood surge into you now.
No.
So silver linings.
Yeah, silver.
But you got rid of the Rhino, you got rid of the Berserkers. That wasn't too bad. Oh, I'll get an extra one for you killing the Berserkers. Blood type points. It's nice, that. Okay. Is that your shooting done? I think it is. It's not.
Yep.
That's been good. That's been not. Well, you killed the Berserkers, to be fair.
I got rid of the Berserkers, which was the main thing.
And you did actually kill a Terminator as well, which is quite good.
Yeah.
Is that you going to charge anything? Did you want to charge the command squad into those Berserkers? Did you want to charge the Scions into those Berserkers? I mean, they get 2 attacks each, Scions.
Yeah, but then I leave the objective, and I could do with holding it.
Okay. All right.
And the command squad, I could, but if it goes wrong,
Could be a problem.
yes,
Okay.
I lose the ability to rapid fire at max, and I lose my relic banner.
Yes, the bullshit banner. Okay. Any charges over here? Is the commissar going to go in like a madman?
Don't think there's much point.
No?
I mean, like, he dies quicker, I guess.
I mean, I could spend 1 CP just to heroically intervene with my Terminators. So if you don't charge them, I will be heroically intervening into that command squad. Or I could heroically intervene with those spawn Berserkers for a CP.
And to be fair, the command squad's not long for the world anyway. So I might charge the command squad in.
Okay. Go for it.
Yes. And then I've still got the commissar to do shizzle should I need to.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Plus
yeah.
they do have a feel no painkillers American squad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's going to massively help them, to be honest.
And there is an invan save.
I don't think that's going to massively help.
It might.
You're going to charge them into the Terminators?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
try and hold them up a bit.
Okay, well, they're in. It's an 8. Corn wants it.
Corn wants his charge, but why does he want the charge? Because he hits on freeze.
Right, you also decided to charge him with your Silent Command Squad, because otherwise I would just heroically intervene into you. You want to hit me first, does that make sense?
Yes.
And you're starting with that now, because I do have CP to interrupt. So off you go. So he's hit a couple of times.
He's hit twice.
This is your commander with the sword, yeah?
Yeah, so
Nice.
strength 4.
Yeah, so winning on 4s. No. It's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
And then he's got his 4 veteran dudes, which all have 2 attacks each, or something.
Yep.
So that's 8 attacks. Cool monster, you know. Can we hit and freeze? That's not bad.
And 6s explode.
They do.
So I've got 3 6s. So I've actually profited.
Yeah.
5, so
5 to win though, yeah.
I don't get any AP on this because...
Tip 2. So I don't think you can roll 1s for yourself, can you?
No.
They're not core. Oh, cheeky.
Killed one. Gink.
You've killed one regardless, because there's only one on the wound, so I'm not going to CP anything.
And one guy's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, okay.
Do you want to pay 2 CP to interrupt over here?
No.
Bear in mind...
You're not going to do anything. No, go for it.
No. Okay. We'll start with the officer first.
Okay, what's he got?
He's got 4 attacks because he's got a chainsaw.
Okay.
He on freeze. Pity I don't get exploding 6s down here, innit?
No. Wounding on 5s.
2.
2. So it saves. Oh, so I did lose one in minimum battalion.
That's the wounded guy.
6 up shrugs. I've just paid for 6 up shrugs on my blood type points. So that Terminator does die. But that means I get 2 6 up shrugs for those berserkers. Well, I did make one of them, but I still had one guy die. Just means he's not wounded.
They don't get because of
Oh, no, because you're banner.
Yeah.
That's right, okay.
So,
Right. And that Terminator's dead. Cool. Okay. Yes, so I had loads of blood type points, so I spent them to get a 6 up shrug, because why not? What else you got in that command squad?
yeah, and then it's just 4 other dudes.
2 attacks each, I think. Veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Hit level 4s, I think.
Yeah. I mean, literally, this is my only way
To hold me up, essentially.
And of course I don't get explodings this time, so I don't profit.
No, not scions. And 1. I'm fine. Okay.
I expected that, but I had to try.
Right, okay. Alright, well let's hit you with my Berserker Champion, man.
And you didn't charge.
No, but you charged me. So I still get my +1 attack. Hit on 2s. Jump 6, so winning on 2s. AP 3. So you won't get any saves, but you do get your shrugs because you got your medic.
Yeah, yeah, 5, okay. Voxman first.
So he's dead.
Grenade launcher next.
He dead.
And then Invent save on the officer.
Okay. And then the 5 up shrug. So the officer takes a wound and 2 guys died. Okay.
Yep, so he's...
Okay. Right, I've piled in the 8 Terminators. 2 of them can't hit you, but the rest of them can. Let's start with the accursed weapons into your command squad. Hitting on 2s. So that's a good start. Trim 6, because you decided to charge me and I'm a world eater. So they're all AP ridiculous. So this is how many have gone through at damage 1. So 4, 8, 12, 13. So you could shrug, you could have saves. What do you want to do?
Okay, let's see. Shrug on the Vox.
He dead.
Shrug on the special weapon.
He dead.
Really, guys? Shrug on the flag.
Dead.
Bimvan on the officer.
Lost a wound. Well, shrug. Okay, so he's lost a wound. So he's down to 3. Now he's down to 2. Oh, He's made a save. And another shrug. Okay, he's down to 1. Failed to save. Another shrug. Now he's dead. And then you've got 5 shrugs on Mr. Medic Man. He's going to shrug them all now, isn't he?
I doubt it. Not having CP be able to distract them is a problem.
Yeah. Yes, he's dead as well. Right, so kill them all. Okay.
That's a squad left.
I still had all my power fists and things left over anyway.
Do you want to move forward and tag the commissar?
No, but I will consolidate and move a little bit closer. Okay, and then we'll work out points and things. You've only killed one of them and I haven't got morale, that's fine. Yes. Right, it's wildly at turn forbidden, so I'm calculating the points and things, and I've realised that Blood for the Blood God actually includes points for things that aren't just characters and vehicles and things. I actually get 1 point for every other unit I've killed in combat, so I've jumped up about 12 points.
Yeah.
And then at this turn, I also got 12 more points as well, because I had this objective and that objective, and you only had this one. So I've maximum primary again. So I'm on 67, so the guard's 41, because the guard did still get 3 extra primary points and some flexible command points and boots on the ground points still. So you're still scoring points, but you're running out of assets.
Yeah.
And you're not really holding primary very well. So 67 to 41. You did get some CP this turn, because you did actually have my home objective, which means you get 2 CP, I think, in this mission, and I get 2 CP as well for having yours.
Yeah.
So essentially we've swapped places. I'm over here and you're over there. Kind of. What have we done here? Master of Execution's got out that Land Raider. He's just going to stand on that objective. Khan got out. He's going to stand on that objective. And then the Land Raider's backed him a bit to shoot some scions. Terminators will move forwards a bit. I'm going to shoot some things and charge some things. Simple. Berserker's got a bolt pistol. He's going to shoot your command squad. He's missed. Right. Land Raider. Everything into that unit of scions on that objective. Havoc launcher. 5 shots. It'll hit on freeze. And it'll win on freeze. For free at AP nothing. So free 4-up saves for your scions. So that's 2 of them dead so far. Okay, let's continue shooting. Mr. Heavy Bolter. And this will win on freeze. So 1 more 5-up save, AP1. Just a 1. And you're fine. Bolter. Hits. Wounds. 4-up save. And then 4 las cannons. Which hit 3 of them, but go straight through and hit the guys behind them. And kill 3 more. So that is 5 scions dead in total. So I'll let you pick those up in just a minute. But before that, I'm going to shoot some things over here. I'm going to put the melters, or what's left of the melters, and the auto cannons, and the heavy flamers, and everything like that into this thing here. And all the bolters into Mr. Commissar.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, melter gun into field gun. Hits. Wounds, AP4, you're going to save, and he's within 6 inches, so minimum 3 damage, dead. All the bolters into Commissar. Bolters into Commissar, hitting on freeze. That's not bad. 26s did something. Like they did for normal Chaos Space Marines. Toughness 3 and 8, freeze. That's not bad. That's a lot of saves he needs to make. What's his saving throw? 4-up, 5-up? 8, 12.
4 and 5, I think.
14 saves.
What's the minus?
Nothing. Lots of 14 saves.
No.
Right, it's a 5-up save we've discovered, so it's 14. Oh, drop dice don't count. 14 5-up saves on the Commissar. Good luck.
The Emperor protects.
Not enough. No, he's dead.
Bah!
Right, charge phase. Terminators into mortars.
You know what? I'm going to watch this
They've
forever.
charged. You can Overwatch.
Yeah, because why not at this point?
Why not? Right, we did the Overwatch. No wounds came through, unfortunately. And yeah, they made the charge. Right.
The dude first.
Right, so the Terminators butchered the mortars. That was easy. Sans hitting the Berserker. Starting with the Commander guy. It's all phrased, isn't he?
Yeah, so you only got one.
I've got one here. Well, I've only got one wound left.
You did.
And I can't 6-up shrug because of your bullshit banner.
Yeah.
Right. It's alright though, because it's another blood type point.
And moving 6 inches.
And another one for killing your mortars. I'm up to 8 blood type points.
Yeah. You slide him 6 inches towards the Land Raider.
Yeah, well, it'll be free for consolidating.
Oh, free, whatever it is.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Alright, so that is the end of my turn. Other than having a bunch of blood type points, I've killed some things, so we'll work that out, and then we'll be back for guard, turn 4. Right, guard turn 4. We'll just sum up what you did turn 4. So essentially, you ordered to take cover here and you hid things behind ruins, because, yeah, you had a couple of melter guns, but a rhino on 4 wounds and toughness 9. Unlikely. Yeah. Creed actually managed to kill a Terminator and put one down to a wound before the Terminators smushed her into a pulp. But you did score some points for Inflexible Command and Boots on the Ground over here at least. So that's that. And then going into turn 5, I would max my primary again. And I've already maxed 2 of my secondaries. So that's that. And I'm not sure there'll be a way for you to come back. You'd probably score more points from Flexible Command and Boots on the Ground, but that's probably about it. To be honest. And that's assuming I'll leave your scions alone. But I will be able to kill them because the Land Raider will have to drive around and yeah. So we can work out some points and summarise it, but I think it's not really worth doing much in the final turn, really. Right, yes, we figured out the scores and things. So Wild Eaters, I've maxed their primary on 45, and I've maxed Blood for the Blood God and piled the skulls on 15 each as well. And then got 6 for Blood Gods due, whatever it is, where you drown objectives in blood. So I finished on 91 points with the Wild Eaters. It would have been really good if I finished on 88, to be honest. That would have been really good. But a 9 minus 1 is 8, so 91. Okay, fine. Guard finished on 65, which isn't too bad considering you only got 25 in primary. Because that means you got 30 on your secondaries plus 10 for painting. So, yeah, so you got 25 primary because you only ever really held one objective at a time, whether it be that one or this one. Extra points for killing things. Lasgun Bayonet 6, Inflexible Command 14. Really good on that, Inflexible Command, with all your infantry and voxes everywhere. And then Boots on the Ground 11 as well, again for having infantry and stuff everywhere. So the list scores well, but it doesn't survive very well when it's toughness 3 guards with 1 wound against volume of strength 6 attacks at AP 2. But yes.
The fact that I hardly ever got to make a save in the game is where it went wrong.
Yeah, AP2 against 5-up save guardsmen isn't good. And then when I up my AP to AP3 and charged your scions, you still didn't get saves. Yes, it wasn't good. But yeah, okay, alright, well, Wild Eaters aren't bad. And that wasn't bad for a match play game, because I haven't had one for about, I don't know, 4 months. Because I've only just got my book. But yeah, well, thanks for the game, David. Pleasure as always. It's a win for the Wild Eaters. And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.